Welcome to day 5 of 10 Days of Twitter. It's Anya here, and today we're going to look at embedding URLs into your tweets. At this stage, you'll probably have noticed that most tweets include a link to an article, a website or a blog. Twitter works really well as a way of bringing people's attention to other longer items online. In this screencast, I'll show you 2 examples of embedding URLs into a tweet. In both cases, I'm going to point my followers to a published article. This could be your own publication or indeed somebody else's. You could equally well point to a news item or to an online resource. For my first example, I've come across an interesting article on the first year experience that was published by a number of UCD's teaching fellows, and it's accessible through the UCD Research Repository. I already have it open here, but you can type researchrepository.ucd.ie to access it. So, as you can see, the article is open here, and what I'm looking for is the permanent link, which I'm going to copy. Okay, and this is what I'm going to tweet. So I already have Twitter open, I'm logged in. So I'm going into my account here, and I'm going to click on the tweet button with our feather up here on the right hand side. Now this is important. When you're tweeting a link, it's good practice to begin your tweet with a brief comment explaining what it is and why you're tweeting it. A URL by itself doesn't necessarily say much about the contents or provenance of what you're linking to. So you should indicate why you're sending the link. Do you agree with it or disagree with it? Or do you find it useful or interesting? So I'm going to compose my tweet, and I'm going to put in useful article on students, and it's going to be first year students. Students' attitudes from, let's say it's from UCD fellows, from UCD, it picks up UCD here for me, UCD Dublin fellows. Okay, and I'm going to insert my Control V and insert my link, which I took from Research Repository, and I simply click tweet. So there's our first example, and in that case, with my link included and my short comment, I was still within the 140 characters allowed by Twitter. However, many URLs are pretty long, and even if they fit into 140 characters, it leaves very little space for you to add a contextualizing explanation or comment, which will encourage people to click on the link. Now, Twitter does have an inbuilt URL shortener, which will bring your link down to 22 characters. You can also use URL shortening sites, other ones, which will cut your link down to even less. In this second example, I'm going to show you how we're going to cut down a very long link to an article, again a published article, and we're going to use one of the other external shortening sites, not the one that's built into Twitter. So this time I've been looking at an article on external examining and whether it's fit for purpose, and this is in Studies in Higher Education, and I found it online in Taylor and Francis Online, and you can see the link is up here in the top line, and you can see it's very long. So I have it copied, okay, Control C, and I'm going to go this time into bit.ly.com, and I have it open, and this is a shortening, and it shortens it to a very small number of characters, and I Control V to put in my link, and it shortens it instantly for me, and here it is. So you can see it's very short, and I can copy it immediately and very easily, and then back I go into Twitter. Okay, and again over to tweet and compose a tweet, and again the same rule of thumb, you're going to put in a contextualizing statement first. So I'm going to put in article on external examining fit for purpose ? Alright, and I'm going to say of interest to HE academics and managers. Okay, and I have a typo here I need to correct, and there we go. Okay, and now what I need to do is embed my URL, Control V, and there it is. Okay, and I'm still well within my 140 characters, and I'll press tweet. Okay, and there you can see my 2 tweets have come up there in my own home page, and so they've been sent. All right, so you should be able to see the potential for promoting your research and hopefully increasing citations through Twitter. You're not expected to spend time deliberately looking for links to tweet to your followers. This is more a byproduct from anything you happen to be doing online anyway. I suppose it's also worth bearing in mind that embedding a link to the original source of a publication will ensure that you don't infringe copyright. So for today's task, I want you to send at least 2 tweets, including URLs and links to either an article, a news item, or a website. Make sure you include some context for the link that you're sending, and also include @UCDTL so that we can see how you're getting on. Good luck!